All right, let's do this. Eric Arnold, June 10th. Does that sound right? The 10th, sometime in the afternoon on Wednesday, June the 10th. We're talking Detroit Tigers. We're going to talk about this fast because I don't have a whole lot to say. The barn, Eric Arnold in his sports barn. As you might guess, the sports barn is not temperature controlled. And we're getting into summer, it's about 120 degrees in here. So we're going to do this quick. The Detroit Tigers suck. I didn't even bother to put all the numbers up there. They're so bad, they don't deserve to be up there. I will tell you this. Probably the most profitable bet you could have made last year in baseball was simply betting against the Detroit Tigers. They won 47 games, lost 115. I think that's right. Maybe 14. I don't know. Sometimes you get that odd one game missing because, you know, you have a rain out and you're the Detroit Tigers. No one gives a shit, so they don't make the game up. At any rate, if you had just bet against that team, I think you would have made like 10-15% return on investment. If you bet on them, God help you. I mean, it was almost like having a freaking Enron stock or something. I mean, it was like minus 26 return on investment. So you don't get much worse than that. This year they had them marked at 57. Let's see. I guess they could have done some of this in advance, but 57 Tigers. You know, remember, that's over a whole season. That's historically low, you know. That means they expect these guys to lose 105 games. They lost 114 last year. I mean, that's Vegas saying we expect a 9-game improvement out of these guys. Is it there? I mean, do they have a bunch of young players that are improving? I don't know that they do. I really think this is a team that you can continue to just bet against and feel pretty comfortable doing it. So I think we're going to say this is down. I don't want to bet on the Tigers under any circumstance. I don't care what number you're getting. You know, how many plus odds you're getting to bet these guys. They brought back the same manager, you know, so that, you know, all right, he really inspired us last year. I'm sure his Ron Gardenhire smooth, calm hand will, you know, work this year as opposed to, you know, the 47 wins he got last year. It's going to be a shortened season. The players have already made it known that they don't give a shit. So I'm thinking the teams that are going to have the best chance are the teams that have self-starters, self-motivators, the winners, if you will. Guess what Detroit has none of? Winners. Or talent. Or so, you know, I think that Detroit, you know, that's a perfect kind of team where, I pulled a hammy. Well, I could gut it out. Or, you know, I could just ride the gravy train. You're going to have guys do that. I don't know necessarily all will be on Detroit or it will be on Detroit, but they're going to be. They've already told you this. The players have already told you this. So we're fading Detroit. They suck. Where are we at with strike talk? I guess the players have moved just that much off their original position. They now said we'll play 89 games. The owners... The owners are at 0 games. That's basically their stance. We want to play 0 games. So it's, you know, really there probably is a deal there somewhere around 72 games. I don't know if we're going to get there just because both sides, I don't know, there's just enough, you know, reasonable people. So there you have it. I don't have a whole lot else to say. I'm going to hopefully go out and find, you know, my best case scenario here in Czechoslovakia and Pennsylvania, and I mean that in a bad way, like 1968 Czechoslovakia, is that I can maybe find an outdoor establishment. I can't sit inside. Maybe I can find a place outside, as long as there's not too many people there. Or better yet, maybe find a place that just doesn't follow the rules. That's what I'm hoping for, and they'll just let us sit down like Americans. So there you have that. I don't know when we'll do the next team. What is the next team? Kansas City. Ooh, another exciting team there. Whee! So, all right. If you hit the like button, I appreciate it. If you're a subscriber, better yet. And we'll talk to you again.